combination of resistors in parallel. Now, suppose I have any three resistors, say R1, R2 and R3 connected in parallel across the two ends, say X and Y, and the three resistors are R1, R2 and R3, and they are connected across a battery like this. Here also we have to note the ammeter reading and the voltmeter reading one by one. So what we do is, first we take an ammeter and we connect it one by one across the resistances. Suppose I take an ammeter and connect it across R1, and when we plug in the key to find the value of the current, we see that the value of the current across R1, we get the value of the current across R1, say as I1. Then we disconnect from here and we connect our ammeter across R2 to note the reading of current across R2, and we see that the current across R2 say comes as I2, and similarly we do across R3 also, and we observe that the current across R3 is seen as I3. And then we take the ammeter and we connect it across the entire circuit to note the value of the current, and we see that the net value of current or the total value of the current across the circuit is I. It is also observed that the net total of all the three currents is equal to the current of the entire circuit. So according to our observation, we can write I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Next we take a voltmeter and first we connect the voltmeter in parallel across the entire circuit to find the value of V. Let the value of V for the circuit be capital V. Then we disconnect this and we connect the voltmeter in parallel one by one, first across R1, then across R2 and then across R3. When we connect it across R1, R2 and R3 one by one, it is noted that the value of V across R1, R2 and R3 is V each time, which indicates that in a parallel combination the potential difference remains the same. So now for this formula we apply Ohm's law using Ohm's law, which is V is equal to IR, or in terms of I is equal to V upon R. So we replace I by V upon R in this equation and we can write V upon R is equal to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. Next, taking V common, I get V upon R is equal to V 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. V cancels V, and my net formula or the final formula for the combination of resistances in parallel comes to 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. This is the final formula for a combination of resistances in parallel. Now suppose I have, say, given to me that these three resistances are, say I have three resistances R1, R2 and R3, which are 3 ohm, 3 ohm and say 6 ohm. And these three are connected in parallel. We have to find the net resistance. So I will use this formula and I will get 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6. 1 upon R is equal to 6 LCM gives me 2 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 5 upon 6. Now 5 upon 6 is 1 upon R. I have to find R. So I will reciprocate both the sides. I will get R is equal to 6 upon 5, which will give me 1.2 ohm. So the net resistance of this circuit having three resistances 3, 3 and 6 ohm will be 1.2. One observation which we can make from here is that the net resistance of resistances connected in parallel is always smaller than the smallest resistance. Remember, this is always smaller than the smaller resistance. While in series combination, the net resistance of a combination is always greater than the largest resistance. Greater than the largest resistance. We will take one numerical for reference. So let this board go. And quickly I will take one numerical so that you can understand easily any type of numerical you come across. And while you are practicing, if you find any difficulty, you can always ask your difficulties in the comment section. I will feel happy if I can help you out and things become easy for you with my little help. So one question I have here for which a circuit diagram is given. The circuit diagram, I will make changes in this one only. So this is the circuit diagram given in the question itself. This is a 6 volt battery. There is one resistance over here, 7.2 ohm, and is named as R1. From here the circuit is dividing and we have two resistances connected in parallel to each other, and in these two are connected in series to the first one, and the circuit is complete over here. This is R2 and this is R3. The value of R2 given is 8 ohm and the value of R3 given is 12 ohm. Three things have been asked in this numerical. So we will quickly record whatever is given in the question, and what is asked is, the first thing asked is total resistance. This is the first part of the question. We have to find the total resistance. We say total resistance, net resistance, equivalent resistance, effective resistance, all mean the same. Second, they have asked the total current. And the third thing they have asked is the potential difference across R1. So let's begin and let this numerical become easy for you. First of all, we have to find the total resistance. Now when we have to find total resistance of a combination, we have to calculate, we have to analyze in our mind where is the series combination and where is the parallel combination. So please look here, R2 and R3 are in parallel and the combination of R2 and R3 are in series with R1. So first I will find an equivalent resistance for R2 and R3. Whatever answer I will get, I will add it to R1 because those two will be in series. So 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, which gives me 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 12. 1 upon R is equal to 24 will be the LCM, 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5 upon 24, which comes, okay. So now we will do the reciprocal. R is equal to 24 upon 5, which is equal to 4.8 ohm. This is R, means the effective resistance of this part. This 4.8 is connected to 7.2 in series. So the effective resistance will be R1 plus R, because now this is in series. which will give me 7.2 plus 4.8 is equal to 12 ohm. So this is the first answer. The effective resistance of the combination as 12 ohm. The second part asked is the total current. Here we will use V is equal to IR. V is 6 and R we have found out 12. For total current we require total resistance. So 6 is equal to I into 12. I is equal to 6 upon 12 is equal to 0.5 ampere. Then coming to the third part, potential difference across 7.2 ohm. Now this is in series, and in series potential difference is different. So we will find out V1 is equal to IR1. V1 is equal to 0.5 into 7.2, which gives me 3.6 volt as the answer for the third part. So we have got the three answers here, and this is how we calculate the numericals. I hope you liked the video, you understood things well. Keep safe, keep watching, keep studying, do well. Thank you.